Hello YouTube and welcome back to my channel. My name is Midwest Emma and I'm back with another video on my harvest series. Today I'm going to be taking you with me as I operate the combine and cut a little soybeans. I am going to first replace some of the guards on the soybean head. We've noticed that we are breaking guards in pretty much the same spot almost every day, and that is pretty good indication that somewhere on the bean head there is a bend. And so we're wrapping up harvest here shortly, so we're not really going to do an overhaul on this soybean head, but I'm going to replace the guards, get it operational today, and then this winter we are likely going to sell this bean head. We are going to be downsizing our bean head. Right now we have a 30-foot head on our combine, and I think we're going to drop down to a 25-foot head. I think it'll just be more practical for the fields that we're currently farming and the future of our operation. So without further ado, let's get some tools out and replace those guards. If you've been watching my YouTube videos, this will look familiar because this green one is one that I replaced the other day. Broken, missing. And then I also replaced this one the other day. Broken. So breaking, one or two of these guards or breaking some knives a day is common. I wouldn't be that concerned with it, but breaking them in the exact same spot every day is an issue. So I don't know if the previous owner, hit a rock, dropped off the trailer, whatever happened to this bean head, not good. And so I'll be very excited to get a new one because these guards are like 20 bucks a piece for the off-brand ones. So downsizing the head of our combine is going to be super beneficial for a few reasons. Number one, because this bean head, something's wrong with it. But mostly because our operation, we do a lot of stuff in the hills. And since we don't have duals on our combine, operating with a 30-foot head is not ideal. So it'll be much better to have a 25-foot bean head. And then also some of the pieces we do are smaller. We have to get in and out of smaller field, tight entrances into fields. So the 25-foot head is going to fit the operation better for us next year. This one here is missing hardware, so I have to replace it. But one thing I did want to mention is that I will kind of miss this 30-foot head when I'm in the creek bottoms, going along flat stuff. But as you could see from my previous YouTube videos, we had a lot of our creek bottoms flood and we lost a lot of beans along our creeks. So this year, a 25-foot head would have got the job done. So this is the struggle with filming YouTube videos. Since I film all my videos myself, I have a couple tripods running and I'm pretty focused on that sometimes I make mistakes. So when I was putting the guard back on, you can see here, This is the new one that I just added. So it goes double, double, double. It should go double, single, double. So need to replace that. Work. Oh, my tripod. Now that it's heating up for the day and I already have the combine greased and I already washed my windows, I'm ready to get cutting into this soybean field. So right now I just have it started a little bit so I could get in here and do a little bit of work, but now I'm going to go open up the field. Alrighty, I'm in the combine. I have the AC rolling and I'm going to pick the perimeter of this soybean field. So opening up the field, I'm going to pick my perimeter and my ditches, and then the field will be wide open, and then I can have someone in a grain cart come in here and help me get going. The reason why we pick the perimeter is so that we have a place to turn around at the end of each row. This field is kind of a hot mess. We have a lot of lodged beans, so a lot of beans that are down, likely from the fact that we had a lot of rainfall this spring, a pretty wet spring, and then pretty much no rainfall at the end of this year. So the lodged beans gonna have to go a little bit slower to pick, but we're rolling. heading back to the grain cart. This field is opened up, so I'm ready to call in a grain cart driver to chase me around. And I think I'm gonna wrap this video up because I don't really have anywhere in my combine to put my tripod, and it's super bouncy and super hot in here. So I'm gonna turn a podcast on and pick the rest of this bean field, and I'll be back in the next YouTube video with more of my harvest content. Thank you so much. Please like, comment, and subscribe.